Alexis? How's Christina?
Lainey said that I should keep her at home and keep things as normal as possible.
Oh, if there's anything I can do to help you, just let me know.
You can drop the charges against her sister.
How am I supposed to do that, Alexis?
You framed her. It must be very simple to undermine your own work.
Half of the PCPD saw her assault me and run away. And not to mention the fact that she killed Diego Alcazar, traumatizing Christina in the process.
It was self-defense.
That's for a jury to decide. Okay, she is going to trial.
Fine. Here's a writ. Got to arraign her. It's a subpoena. I want to see all the evidence you have against her.
You're not seriously considering defending Sam.
Watch me.
I'm running a trace. If Spinelli's on a hardline computer, I should be able to track it. Elizabeth, as soon as Stan finds the location, I'll be leaving and I won't come back. I don't want to put you in the middle any longer.
You keep saying you don't want to put me at risk, but what about yourself?
I can't waste time. I can't. If Spinelli disappears again, I'm done.
Then let Stan find him, or Sonny, or anyone
Sam
else.
is locked up and she's alone. There's no telling what Rick is putting her through. I gotta get her out of there. I got it.
Alexis, you're undergoing chemotherapy. You're risking your health by going back to work so soon.
Your concern is duly noted. I'm doing it anyway.
And Sam agreed?
Yes, she does.
Yes, of course she did. What the hell was she thinking?
That I can beat you. Now, the first thing I want to see is the information regarding the flash drive.
That evidence is classified.
That evidence was fabricated.
I'm not going to argue with you about this, Alexis.
Good. That'll make my job much
Okay,
easier.
understand me. You cannot take this case.
Since when do I need permission from you to do anything?
Do you need permission from your doctor? Have you asked him?
Don't worry about my health. I'll worry about my health. What you should worry about is me getting Sam exonerated.
So you're going to risk putting yourself back in the hospital out of spite?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't like that. No, you're wrong, Alexis. I don't wish you ill in any way. Least of all do I want to see you dead.
Stop talking about the cancer. This isn't about the cancer, Rick. This is about me being back in a courtroom and it intimidates you.
Are you all right? Okay, easy. Come on, why don't you come sit down. Slow, just take it easy. Sit. Come on. Okay?
I'm fine. I didn't eat, that's all.
What do you think?
I think he has a bullet wound that's barely had time to heal. And if it reopens, which I can pretty much guarantee it will, your only option is to go to the hospital.
We need to find Spinelli before he moves again.
You know, it doesn't have to be you who rescued Sam.
Yes, it does.
Good work. If you hadn't gotten to Spinelli before Morgan, there would have been problems.
Spinelli was with a girl.
Did you bring her here?
We had to.
Well, that's unfortunate. But we got Spinelli, and that's what counts, so I guess we'll have to find a way to make the girl permanently irrelevant. Let's go.
On your feet.
You are the one who had us grabbed?
Sorry, I didn't mean to. Just kind of.
Could you help me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Alexis. There's no way in hell that you can defend Sam.
I kind of hoped that I would be dealing with Sonny's men. No offense.
Don't worry. I'm
already working on a plan B.
You're not going to be working on anything while you're in here.
Don't underestimate me. If you don't let us go, disaster will strike.
Is that so?
Oh, seriously, dude, I'm talking major shock and awe. See, I've looped all your computer systems with trapdoors and seeded all your hard drives with wormholes, and if I don't access them every 108 minutes and enter in the code numbers, whole operation goes poof, nuclear.
I don't think this is the time to be making bets.
No, I'm planning a counterattack. See, Darth Alcazar sent his stormtroopers to blast my butt to Tatooine. He had me chased all over the warehouse district with guns.
No, I think there's been a mistake here. Didn't mean for anyone to get hurt. Certainly didn't mean for you to be involved, Logan.
Whoa. Well, it hasn't been any fun for me either. But no harm, no foul. So, you know, we'll just be getting out of your way.
Afraid that's not possible.
I'm afraid the only way that you're going to avoid facing me in court is by dropping the charges against Sam.
Sam killed Diego Alcazar.
It was self-defense.
Alexis, all you have is Sam's word that Diego shot first. She's facing charges of manslaughter at the very least, and I can push for a strong case for murder.
You're bluffing.
Alexis, she's facing a laundry list of charges. Evidence theft, assault with intent on an officer of the court, resisting arrest. If we didn't have our differences between the two of us, I could not let her off the hook. And neither with you, if you were in my position.
Sam's appalling personal behavior did not give you the right to frame her. What she did was disgusting. It wasn't illegal. Your case is going to fall apart, Rick. It is, and the only charges that are going to be filed are against you.
You don't have any evidence against me.
If I were you, I would put a lawyer on retainer just in case. Unfortunately, I'm booked.
The way to fix your big mistake is to let us go.
It's a little more complicated than you realize. Mr. Spinelli has been doing some delicate work for me, and there are certain elements that have to be put in place so that I can safeguard myself and my business before I let him or you walk away.
Okay, one thing, that self-destruct scenario, it's bogus. I made it up.
Unfortunately, contingencies have to be addressed. That would be a good time for you to keep your mouth shut.
Oh, yeah, I hear you. Color me quiet as a mouse. Oh.
I'm sorry you got caught up in this. Just sit tight, stay calm, and I'll try to find a way out for you.
Oh, that would be good.
I wasn't supervising my men closely enough. I got distracted.
I'm sorry. I am sorry about your son. Diego and I had a lot in common. Sometimes he was the only friend I had.
Well, glad Diego had a friend like you.
Think this means anything? Barbecue chips, orange soda?
Might as well put up a neon sign.
At least it means we're close.
Time out. Hey, I give. Take it off.
Where's Spinelli?
Oh, man, you don't
Hey,
get
hey.
done for... Answer the question. I just thought you dudes were with the guys that took him.
Describe him.
Oh, man, you know, guys with suits, they all look the same. There's two of them. They threw him in a car and they just took off.
Alcazar's men.
I mentioned a chick. Oh, blonde cutie, they took her too.
Who is she? Doesn't matter. Okay, look, we gotta find him. If Alcazar kills Spinelli, Sam's last chance dies with him.
Look, I'm not answering your questions, so from now on, you can just talk to my lawyer.
All right, Alexis. Somebody who's not well enough to really defend anybody.
Well, the idea of beating you in court should make her feel so much
She's not
better.
going to be able to get through her opening statement, Sam. She could barely get through a meeting with me just now without getting dizzy. If Alexis represents you, it could kill her.
Alexis believes she can do it?
Yeah, well, I'm telling you different. Now, if you love your mother as much as you say you do, and you want to see her be able to raise those two little girls, you will tell Alexis that you want a different attorney.
Jason.
I'm fine.
Did you find Spinelli?
No, Alcazar's men grabbed him. They probably hit him someplace till I find out what he knows.
Well, then there's nothing you can do.
Well, we're watching Alcazar's property right now.
Jason, you're bleeding. What are you doing?
Looking for an exit?
Alcazar is not going to hurt us.
That's a blonde moment.
You don't know him.
Yeah, right. It's all cool because you were tight with his dead son.
Well, partly, but mostly because his girlfriend, Sky, the mother of his baby, happens to care about me.
Now I'm listening.
Sky really, really loved my dad, but, well, they did it for a while, but he was actually married to someone else for part of the time, and, I mean, they didn't love each other, but he was kind of afraid to get in a relationship with Sky.
You're making my head hurt.
All right, if Alcazar messes with me, and Sky finds out about it, she's gonna drop him like a bad habit. He will not have access to his baby girl. He is not gonna risk it, so I'm not gonna worry.
Yeah, wake up, blonde one. This isn't about love or babies or the Easter bunny. Alcazar is a twisted homicidal gangster. Now, I have information that could bring his empire down. Now, he doesn't want me to talk to the feds, and he knows I've been squawking to you. So what part of we're dead don't you get?
You know, if I had the proper facility to do the sutures, it wouldn't have torn open like this.
I'm sorry for, putting you through all this trouble.
Well, just be glad you're too old for a timeout.
You mean like what kids get?
Yeah, you know, like when Cameron does something that he's not supposed to, and he does it anyway, and even though he says, "I'm sorry, Mommy," he has to suffer the consequences. And in your case, I should call the ambulance and let the police find you. That's the natural consequence for hurting yourself and getting in trouble, isn't it?
Or you could know a really fantastic nurse who takes great care of you. You know what? There's no way I could live up to your standards of discipline. It's probably good I didn't turn out to be the father of your baby.
I don't buy your sudden concern about Alexis. The only thing you're worried about is her defeating you in court.
It's true that Alexis and I are professional adversaries. It's also true that we're getting a divorce, but she is also the mother of my child. I don't want Molly to grow up without her mother. You and I both know what that's like, Sam, okay? Look how we turned out. Look, it's ruined your life. I mean, look how you've hurt Christina and Molly.
Me? You know what, Rick? Go to hell.
Oh, come on. We both ruined this family.
We both what?
Equally.
What do you want? What are you trying to manipulate me into doing for you this time?
You know, if your selfishness leaves those two little girls without their mother, that's on your head, not mine.
Hey, I brought you some takeout.
Thank you.
Any word from Stan?
No, not. Stan, what do you got?
Jason, it's me.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I can't talk long. Elizabeth was able to get this phone in, so if the guards, if they come and see me, then I'm gonna get in really bad trouble.
I'm gonna get you out of this.
Just please don't take any crazy risks for me. I can get through this as long as I know you're safe.
I am gonna prove that you're innocent. I love you.
I love you too.